other details.
No, that's true. That's true.
But no,
I don't have to know. I don't have to know all that stuff because you guys take care of
right.
it.
Right. Good point. No, but I think you're right, Jason. I mean, it wasn't a huge investment as far as the return on investment was concerned. So, I mean, Paul got off to a great start, and just like a lot of our clients. So, the good thing about this is Paul's not a paid actor calling in. He's not somebody we've staged to call a show. He's a living, breathing example of one of our clients that will tell you like it is, just like we do, and he's not going to hold back. So we're always full transparency when it comes to what we do.
That's right. So Paul Davidson from San Antonio, Texas. Paul, you have anything else to add, or are you good for today?
I just want to, again, just give my endorsement. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a high roller. I'm just an average schmo. And
don't sell yourself short, Paul. Come on. I mean, schmo is a little rough on yourself, isn't it?
Whatever. But I'm just saying it's a no-brainer. I can't say that enough. You've done the math. You do all the research, and you go in. I mean, it just feels like no risk when I go into one of these.
Yeah, well, there is always a little bit of risk, of course. But, Paul, and this is what I want to ask you, is that list that we send out every night, what do you think of that list, how it is completely broken down? I mean, bid fees, selling fees, approximate rehab fees, and title selling fees. I mean, it really lays it all out for you versus you muddling through the entire list with nothing on there. Yeah,
I mean, you've done all the math and you have the expertise. I could not be a real estate investor on my own because I don't know enough about it. If I tried to do what you guys did, I would have it handed to me. I don't know enough about it, so I rely on you guys for that. And I feel like I'm making more money using your service than I ever could on my own.
Well, that's pretty cool. Thanks for listening to the show, Paul. I know you've been an avid listener on the other station, but we're here at 1510 right now, ready to rock and roll. So greatly appreciate you calling in and following us.
Good talking to you, Paul.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Paul. ArizonaInvestmentLink.com. The call-in number live is 602-324-5366. You can always get a hold of us right now at 602-369-4663 off air. Brandon.
Jason, we've been talking a lot about this list, and I don't want to get ahead of ourselves a whole lot. So let's kind of walk through what happens each and every evening for us when we're going after these homes every single day.
Okay, about 3 or 4 o'clock during the day. So today what we would do is we'd get a list directly from the trustees, and there are hundreds of homes on these lists. Maricopa County, Pinal County, it's usually 70 to 100 roughly. Now, I would say 5% of these properties may make the cut. So what we do is we narrow it down. We have 2 different ways to scrub through the list. And then, Brandon, I send over the properties. Once I break it down, I send it over to you. And you comp these properties late at night, and you get it done and get the list back to me. Now, a lot of these bidding services out there, and I'm not going to name names, but there are some out there that literally comp these properties off tax records, Net Value Central, Zillow. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And how do you comp these, Brandon?
Well, we go off the most accurate information, which is the MLS, and we go by the most recent comps too. We're not going off of comps that were 6 months ago because that's not going to do us any good, especially if the prices were still declining 6 months ago in some of these areas. So, and when we talk about homes that make the cut, these are homes that make the cut for a flip type opportunity. There's hundreds of other homes that make sense that if you just want to buy and hold. I mean, obviously we can help you with that as well. But as far as the flip strategy, we'll go through this list and figure out what your max bid is for each home to where you can make the expected return on investment that we have for each home. I mean, it's all figured out for you. A lot of our clients at this point in time, they just let us know what kind of resources they have available, and they just let us pick out the home because they know that every home on that list, if we send it out, it makes sense, and there's an opportunity to make some good money on there in a short amount of time.
Right. KFNN really works because I'm looking at our website right now, and there are several people on the site right now. So that's it works. Can you believe it?
Good for those people. They're getting smarter by the minute. I'm sure the only reason why they're on there is to see what you look like. So.
Oh, come on now. Hey, check out the website, ArizonaInvestmentLink.com. Get a hold of us right after the show. You don't have to talk live on air. Get a hold of us after the show at 602-369-4663. So, yeah, we break down the list completely to where it approximately nets you about a $10,000 net profit.
Right, depending on the price point of the home, but yeah, that's kind of the basis that we set there. But that happens in the evening. In the morning, that's when the fun starts with the previewing, searching for tax liens, making sure we're bidding on it first, and all that stuff. And maybe we can cover more of that in the next segment, but that's kind of the next step in the whole process.
Well, let's hit the previewing part, and then what we'll do is we'll get to the rehab part in the next segment. But,
okay.
Yeah, previewing starts early in the morning. We get an eye on these properties. You don't have to use all your time and resources before work to check out these properties and spend hours driving these things. So, yeah, what we do is we preview these properties, get our eye on them, see if they're occupied, vacant, and then I personally give each investor a call and let them know what properties are on our list and ready to rock.
Yeah, you go to the website, ArizonaInvestmentLink.com, and check out some videos that we have on there of the previewing of some of our homes that we've seen before in the past.
That's right. We have Brett from Phoenix on the line. We'll get to you in the next segment. More with the Real Estate Power Hour.
KFNN brings you the latest with this information update. KFNN News Time is 1:30.
Arizona News Radio. The Republican candidates for governor face off for the first time in a debate with the state's finances a key topic of conversation. Governor Jan Brewer and challenger Buzz Mills squaring off.
Where would you make those cuts? There are certain mandates, not only from the federal government, but from the voters. And the dollars aren't there.
Well, when you talk about a balanced budget plan, you have not come up with one either. And that's your job, not mine.
Mills, Brewer, Dean Martin all agreeing that Senate Bill 1070 will be good for Arizona. Candidate Matthew Jetty is against it. A construction crew may be responsible for a 200-acre brush fire that spread to the base of the McDowell Mountains in Scottsdale Tuesday.
There was some work going on near a construction site. We believe that may have been where it started. We don't have a definitive start or cause at this point.
Tiffany Nichols with the fire department says no structures were threatened. Firefighters from several different agencies responded. Steve Kerr, leaving his job as general manager with the Suns, likely headed back to TV. Jeff Scott, Arizona News.
AAA has a long heritage of helping people. Take AAA Auto Insurance. We are so confident AAA can help save you money, you'll receive a free $10 gas card when you call for a quote. Rich in the mailroom suggested that instead of the $10 gas card, we offer rickshaws. He said if we had rickshaws pick you up and give you free rides around town, that would be, as he put it, totally awesome. The votes were unanimous. We're going with the gas card. AAA Auto Insurance helps you with competitive rates, great coverage, good driver discounts, and more. Everything you've come to love about AAA. Call for your free quote today, and we'll help you with a free $10 gas card. AAA has been the first name in reliability and value for over 100 years. Visit AAA.com, your local AAA office, or call 1-800-INSURANCE for a free auto insurance quote and receive a free $10 gas card. You don't have to be a member to ask. AAA, there when you need us most. Offer valid for Arizona households only. One per household. Terms and conditions apply.
Nobody, and we mean nobody, talks about you and your money like we do. Make it a daily habit. It's one you won't want to break. 1510 KFNN.
It's been almost 1 year, and it's still the talk of Scottsdale. It's Brad Burko's Scottsdale Cigar Club, where everyone is a member. Scottsdale Cigar Club is the city's largest indoor air-conditioned and smoke-ventilated lounge. Choose from a wide selection of over 500 premium cigars at the best prices from every major manufacturer. There's also a variety of fine accessories, cutters, lighters, watches, jewelry, and more. And the best part, sit back, light up, and relax in comfort. Watch your favorite game on one of their direct